Hey guys, it is Micah Folsom. I just wanted to talk to you guys today. I just went on a lunch date with my husband and we were talking about what he was reading in The Slight Edge, and he said it was so good. It was talking about something how we don't do the things that we don't like to do. Sounds so obvious, but that I feel like is one of the biggest reasons why people fall off the wagon or why they stop doing things that even though they're essential. So for instance, working out. When people don't like the workouts that they're doing, they quit doing them. When they find something that they love, they can get into their groove and they can keep doing them. They make them a part of their life. They make them a priority. The same goes for our essential 3 vital behaviors. If you have negative emotions tied to those behaviors, it's going to make you not want to do them every single day. You're going to think about doing them, and then you're going to have negative thoughts like, I do not want to do that. I do not want to reach out and invite people. I do not want to read my personal development, whatever. The one thing that I wanted to talk about in particular today is the inviting. Because that one I feel like is misleading, because I don't invite. In fact, I very rarely send personal invites. What that should be and what I consider that is reconnect, build. And when I think about inviting, so you think about sending these invites to people who are probably going to say no and are probably going to think you're annoying. That's a negative emotion that's tied to that. You don't want to be annoying. You don't want to be spammy. You don't want to bug your friends. You don't want to be rejected. So you're gonna hold yourself back from doing those things when you think of it that way. I didn't want to do that every single day. I didn't want people to look at me like that and to think that that's all I was about, because it's not. Yeah, I want to help them, and yeah, that opens the door to help people, but most of the time it turns them off, and you're not going to be able to help anyone if you're bugging everyone. So right off the bat, when I was tracking my invite, that to me was always from day one, reconnect, build relationships, and just planting the seeds. So planting the seeds, that doesn't even mean you're talking about Beachbody. That means you are being genuine. That means you're just checking in and seeing how people are doing. It means you are commenting on their pictures, just building the relationship and being real. And when I think about that, that makes me excited, because I love reconnecting with people. I love seeing what people are up to. I love when people give me feedback about, for instance, on my birthday. Oh my heck, that was so eye-opening to me, because just the amount of people that wrote on my wall, and this sounds so cheesy, but the amount of people that wrote on my wall and were like, you are so inspiring, like, I see all your posts and it looks like you're doing awesome, it looks like you're happy, and it's just like people are seeing what you're doing, and the fact that they reached out to me was a lot of the reason, because I had previously reached out to them. You break down that wall and you open the door, and that's all you're doing by reconnecting and building those relationships. So to me, that's like my favorite part of coaching every single day in the 3 vital behaviors. Like, I love personal development. Oh my gosh, it's changed my life. I love it. So that's the thing I look forward to. Working out, sometimes when I have really hard P90X3 workouts, while I'm working out, I'm like, this is not that awesome. Like, I want to die right now. This is really hard. But I know that I'm going to feel amazing afterwards, so it's still a positive. Like, I love my workouts. I love Shakeology, so I'm going to be a product of the product. And when you have positive feelings about inviting or reconnecting and building those relationships and planting those seeds and just adding value and just being an example and inspiring people and making people happy, like, you have the opportunity to change someone's day completely around. You never know who's having a bad day. You never know who's down on life, who's feeling terrible about something or the other. And if you reach out and just, even through comments, or just say something positive or be interested in their life, you never know what a difference you're going to make just in that day. So if you're having a hard time being consistent with these things, then look at the way that you perceive them. Look at how you're approaching them, because if you're approaching them with negative emotions, you're going to put off negative vibes even through your messages. They're going to pick up on that, and no one needs that. So I challenge you to look at it differently. If maybe you've never thought about it that way, like when you're doing your power of threes, and if you don't know what that is, look on YouTube, just search Power of Threes, and the video will come up. It's by Annie Reed, and she explains it and gives you a document that you can use for tracking, and it's awesome, and it's simple, and it breaks it down. When you're looking at that, you just reconnect with 3 people. You add people to your network. So when you're adding these people to your network, what do you start doing? You don't just add them and to have them in your friends list. Once you'll add people, and you'll start seeing them in your newsfeed. So then you start commenting, you start liking their posts, you start just little things here and there, and it doesn't have to be anything big, or you don't have to send them a message and be like, hey, thanks for connecting, da da da. It doesn't need to be anything extravagant. You are just little bits here and there. You're building a relationship, you're connecting with them, you're letting them know that you're interested in them and that you care about the stuff that they're posting about. And then that opens the door for them to come to your page, and they'll see your stuff, and they'll see what you're about. And that's why it's so important to brand yourself and to share what you're doing and to let people know you. You want people to come to your page and feel like they know you. That's what I try to do. Like, I want people to get to know me through my posts. And even if we never meet in real life, I want them to feel like they know me, because that's when you can build trust. And that's when people will open up to you. And that's when you are able to help more people, is when they trust you and they know that they can open up and share their stories, share their struggles, and you can help them. So I wanted to talk about those things. I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to cover. But yeah, so just don't worry, or don't focus on invite. I feel like that's the one that gets the most negative feelings towards it. And I can see why, because always reaching out and being annoying is exactly that. It's annoying. So don't see it like that. Just reconnect, build those relationships, be genuine and interested in other people, and I promise you it will pay off tenfold. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I'm excited to hang out with my family and do some fun stuff before I leave I leave Monday morning for Scottsdale to go to leadership. And I'm going to be there for the week, and I am stoked to learn a bunch of new stuff that I can bring back and share with you guys. So let me know if you need anything from me, and I will just talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.